Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to discuss the topic of art on behalf of artists all around the world. I have heard from so many people who are frustrated and exasperated with the increasing prevalence of generative AI all around the world, and I want to discuss my perspective on the topic and explain why, definitively, generative AI will never be a replacement for artists, and it does not even come close. It's not even a contest. I hope that you enjoy discussion on this topic and will share this video if you find it compelling. Art is the sharing of an idea or feeling filtered through your life's experiences. Art only exists because we have lived our lives, experienced the world, and have something to say. People who have not lived full, rich, interesting lives are not capable of creating interesting art. They are capable of copying the superficial surface level traits of something. It might look similar, but it is empty and doesn't mean anything. True creation, genuine art, requires the sharpening and honing of skills over decades. It takes hard work and sacrifice to develop understanding and capability. Ingenuity, the creation of something new, is not something machines can do or ever will do, because art is a celebration of the soul. When you are born, your soul is shapeless, formless, colorless. It is your lived experiences, your actions, your relationships, your pain, your anger, your joy, your struggle, your passion that shapes your soul. Your art, what you create, is how you let people know what your soul looks like. If you create beautiful art, you let people know the depths and complexity of your soul. It's your way of saying, this is the kind of life that I have lived, this is what I believe in, this is what I care about. If you push a button on a computer, a machine, and you let it generate an image or a sound or a video for you, and you call it art, you are letting people know how empty your life has been, how shallow, how boring, how colorless your soul is. If you do that, you have no actual control over the end result. You cannot impart your life experiences into the end result because there is no way to do that with generative AI. You are asking a machine to generate something superficial for you. It takes no understanding, no ability, no skill, no competence to use AI to generate something. There is absolutely nothing you can do to improve your skill, to improve the end result. There's nothing you can do. Using AI to generate an image and calling yourself an artist is the exact same thing as taking a forklift to the gym, using it to lift 400 pounds, then calling yourself a weightlifter. It's like getting onto the track with a motorcycle, beating everybody else who is running, and then calling yourself a runner. You've used a machine to do it. There is a time and a place for those things. There are situations where those tools are appropriate. But using generative AI to generate images, sound, video, does not make you an artist, the same way that a forklift does not make you a weightlifter. So let's look behind the scenes of this video showcasing Digimon Story Time Stranger. There are a few scenes in the Digimon Story Time Stranger game that I found quite interesting, and I couldn't quite place my finger on it, but something about these scenes felt so alive, and I've never seen a video game with scenes like this. It felt so alive, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it, and then I saw this video the other day, and then I understood. They created those scenes not through purely digital means. They created these kinds of puppets, and it gives it this feeling that it's so alive because these performances are live. These are performed by the team here. And this is so fascinating to me because they arrived at this solution for telling the story because of their life experiences. They could have easily used for example, that AI, generate me something. You know, they would not do that in this situation because these are real artists, these are real developers. But they could have easily taken the route of less resistance. They could have just used purely 3D graphics, which they already have. They could have used the 3D models, the 3D environments, but they chose a more fascinating approach, a more artistic approach that takes significantly more work. And the end result is something that is genuinely quite beautiful. It's deeply beautiful, and it's fascinating to see artists arrive at this solution for storytelling because they did not have to do this. Some artists on their team, someone would have had to have said, I think this would be a good idea to tell a story. I think this would be interesting. And they only are capable of doing this. This team is only capable of doing this because all of these people have years and years of life experiences, of skills, of understanding, of comprehension, not just through the techniques of filming and the green screen keying, puppetry, but they had to create the puppets. They all had to work together to communicate. All of the technical aspects that go into this would have taken altogether hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of all of these people with their combined experiences, all working together to create something. And this is genuinely beautiful. It's heartening to see this, and it encourages me to keep improving myself as an artist, to keep learning more, to keep doing more. I will put the link to this video in the description. I do not see subtitles, but I would request that Bandai Namco somehow, if they can, add subtitles to this video so that people can understand what these passionate and brilliant artists are saying about their craft. These are people who understand art, who care about art, and there is no chance that generative AI will ever be able to come close to creating something so full of life, so full of soul, so interesting and creative. You could not just push a button and make all of this stuff happen. This is the end result of people who have lived lives and have seen something in their mind and they wanted to turn it into something that exists, and they have done a brilliant job. This is one of the most beautiful games that I've ever seen, and I'm not saying that just visually. I'm saying that on a philosophical level, on an artistic level. These people have created something beautiful. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is now, and I will share some of my art. I will share with you a song that I've written, and I will be performing that on the piano and singing that. I tend to write a significant amount of music. I compose all the music for my own games, and I will share this with you now. Thank you very much for listening. I wish you all a good day. Please do your best. Strive for excellence. Be the best that you can be.
Chesapeake truck stop, high on a mountain top. I fell in love where love don't belong. Chesapeake truck stop, baby, give it all you've got. I gotta know, is this love or is this nothing at all? Driving through the night on the radio, following the lines wherever they may go. Gotta get to Vegas if I live or die. I've been waiting, somebody hold me. Chesapeake truck stop, high on a mountain top. I found love where love don't belong. At the Chesapeake truck stop, baby, give it all you've got. I gotta know, is this love or is it nothing at all? sun, chasing down a shadow.